talk about picking yourself back up after you lost your spark. So you probably saw the previous video of mine of when I was just starting my glow up journey. And you can see the difference between then and now in terms of spark, because I was still that girl back then. When you look at the video before and now, it's different in a lot of ways. In terms of my confidence, apart from my face looking slimmer now and not looking as much inflamed that it did before, but when I look at myself back then, I'm happy that I went through this phase in my life of glowing up. And sometimes you need to recognize that you've lost your spark. And honestly, throughout this almost 2 years of doing my entire glow up journey process, I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you guys I've never lost my spark, because up until recently I lost my spark and I'm just getting my spark back. And the best thing to do when you're recognizing that you're losing your spark is to take accountability. I'm not saying to blame yourself, because life happens and life is lifing for anybody. When I mean take accountability, I mean, okay, cutting back on expenses, so I can't do this anymore. So you know what? I'm gonna learn how to do it myself. I mean like that, in terms of taking accountability and taking things into your own hand. Because when you do that, that's when you actually, okay, I'm taking accountability for myself going through this. One, I'm accepting that life did happen. I had to go through this process and now it's helping me to evolve. And then 3, this is when you put all those into action and you start making those small changes. Because I'm not telling you to make some big changes, because trying to pick yourself back up from losing yourself, you just can't just jump into it. You have to take it one day at a time. And when you take it one day at a time, that's when you continue to progress, and that's when you continue to elevate yourself and move on. And I want you to understand, just because you had a minor setback, do not think you fell off from your progress. How I see it is, if any little thing that comes towards you, you know how to take action and move on to the next step. It's just how you train yourself to get through those certain battles and how you regroup. I think that's very big within your glow up journey process, and very big into when you lost yourself and how to get yourself back. Because there are people that lose themselves, and unfortunately they do fall into depression, or they get discouraged, they feel unmotivated, and especially if they don't have the people around them that's supporting them. Of course that they're not gonna, if they don't have that support, they're not gonna want to move on. They're not going to want to elevate themselves. They're not going to want to do anything, because sometimes it's sad to say, if you lose yourself and you don't have a support system, that just tells you, okay, the progress that I had, the people that I had in my circle, they're not wishing the best for me. They're not doing the best for me. And I feel like it's very important that you don't beat yourself up in this process. Don't, because sometimes it actually opens up your eyes to many things. And I feel like sometimes we have to fall to rise up 10 times better. You get knocked down 9 times, you rise up 10 times. And that's how I always think about it. So don't ever feel like you're losing your spark, you're losing yourself. Don't ever feel like that, because we've all been through that. But it's how you progress from that is what makes your glow up journey even better. Next, stop waiting to feel motivated. Stop trying to wait until you feel that motivation. Because when you wait until you feel that motivation, it could be months, it could be years that go by and you didn't even realize it. The best thing I can tell you, as coming from me, that somebody that's fell off their journey, got back on the horse, and is still riding on, and for any battles that come my way, I'm knocking them down like no tomorrow. When you're feeling down, just try to do one thing that makes you feel like yourself again, and that will help pick up back your motivation. I promise you, you'll be surprised how, if you're going through something, you just do one little thing and it makes you feel good that you accomplished that one little thing, and you've been pretty consistent in that. That's when you continue to progress, and that's when the motivation, the energy, the thrive, the drive, everything all comes together, and you continue to move on, you continue to grow, it's just all good stuff that continue to go that way. You have to wait until you get the full motivation. Don't, because if you do, you're going to be waiting days, weeks, months, years, and then you're going to think about, oh my gosh, it's been 10 years and I'm just not feeling motivated, and you don't know the habits that you did before. You have to undo that, make those changes, and then do that again. When you're going through this process right now, you can make those changes right now, and that's what's going to help you to continue to grow and continue to elevate yourself. Here are my 3 basic habits that helped me to get back into the grind and start feeling like myself again. Number one is movement. Whatever journey that you're stuck in your glow up process right now, any movement that you're trying to do, if you do one small movement, that helps you continue to grow and to continue to reach that, unlock that new level of yourself. Because with me, movement, I think of movement more as, it doesn't have to be just working out. It could be taking that step to go back into school. It could be taking that step to go to a different, like switch your career. It could be taking that step to leave your job that's toxic for a better job. It could be any little thing. But once you make that one small adjustment, that's what helps the movement to shift from going down to more uphill, that you could continue to grow and to continue to feel better, more motivation, more excitement, more joy, more everything, all of the above. And number two, when it comes to personal care, you guys know I love my self-care. Now, what I do in this process is my personal care is I take things one day at a time. So I start, okay, maybe if I wash my hair more, take care of my hair more, if I just do a little bit certain things on my skincare routine that makes me feel like myself again, I feel like that will definitely help me within this journey of mine. So number one, I always try to make sure my skincare products are always top notch. I'm very big on my skincare. You guys know that. You guys see the videos. And then I took it a step notch. What are stuff that could help me that if I don't want to wear makeup, stuff to do? So I bought some, those waxing eyebrows. I feel like those are good. Some mascara, those are good. And anything that could help me within that part to take care of myself personally, so I don't lose myself. When it comes to my hair, I find styles that work with me, that do not work with me. Trust me, that's an on and off process for anybody. Trust me, I sympathize with you on that, because the amount of times I find a hairstyle, I think it looks nice, it doesn't. Some pick up my hair. It's just a whole bunch of things. And number three is cleaning and organizing your space. I don't know if I shared this with you guys. I don't even know if I shared it on my vlogs. But for the past month, I've been going through all my stuff. Like I did like a super summer clean that is preparing me for fall. I even went through my storage. I went through all my stuff in my kitchen that I do not use, that's worn out, that's overused, anything. And I threw a lot of stuff away. When I mean threw, I threw so much stuff. I had to have my wagon and I'm making trips back and forth to the dumpster. People are probably like, what the hell? I was not playing. Number two, I went back into my closet and I took out a lot of clothes that I haven't worn. I could tell you I bought it 4 or 5 years, never worn. And I said to myself, what am I waiting for? So you know what I did? I donated them. Number three, when it came to any shoes and handbags, anything, I either donated or I discarded. Number four, I went to my storage. I looked at all the items that I don't wear, I don't use. Some stuff I donated or discarded. I went through so many things. I went through like over 10 to 12 bags full of stuff. And that's a combination of throwing out and donating. And I felt like ever since then, I felt a little bit lighter and I felt a little bit at ease. And I said to myself, this is something that I should have done before, but never too late to do anything when I'm trying to reach a goal or a journey. And I feel like that's probably something that you may have to go through. You may have to go through a process of eliminating certain things in your life by donating, discarding. If you want to sell on Facebook Marketplace or wherever, try that. And that will help you to get back into the grind and start feeling like yourself again. Maybe there's some clothes that just never made you feel comfortable. There's no problem with discarding or donating. Same thing goes with shoes. Same thing goes with any little thing that you have. If it's something that you feel like is weighing you down, don't be afraid to discard it, donate it, something, if that's going to help you in your process. Now, the way I think about it, always try to start with what you can maintain and not do a huge transformation. When you're trying to feel that spark again, just try not to start something that is over the top that you cannot keep up with, because that's what's going to help you come right back down, and you're not even going to reach a level that you are. You're probably going to reach lower. And I feel like all those stuff takes one day at a time. Don't overthink it. Don't overdo it. Just do it something that you can maintain at the moment, because that's what's going to help you to continue to grow, and that's going to help your transformation to get bigger. That's the only thing I can tell you in this entire process and how to get your spark back. And listen, you don't need a new life. You just need to find a way to start reconnecting with yourself again to continue on your glow up journey process. Thank you so much for watching Nisi's World. Your girl is back, and I hope you're enjoying all these glow up tips And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to reach out to my podcast channel, which is Anisi's Perspective. And you can follow me on all social medias. Bye!